Now then, the term darling has always been synonymous with lovey-dovey thespians. Put my new teeth in. But it turns out there might be a reason for the nickname. A-list actor Eddie Redmayne has revealed why he thinks the term's thrown around. He said, you work with people and you don't see them for 10 years, and then you meet them again, but you can't for the life of you remember their name. We've all been there, haven't we, Carol?
Oh, I can't remember anyone's name, anybody. In fact, when I come into work here, I sort of sit in our meetings and I just think, I don't know any of their names. I know, it is terrible. Oh,
Jane Moore. Brenda Edwards.
No, not you lot, obviously. I know you lot. But, you know, with the staff changes all the time, and sometimes I feel like saying to people, don't tell me your name because I'll forget it in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes, 30 seconds. And I just think it's an age thing.
No, so you haven't always been like that?
No, I haven't always been like that, but lately I really can't remember anything. I can't remember anything at all. I can't remember where I put anything. I keep losing things. Losing things.
You told us a story this morning about bumping into somebody.
Well, yeah, this was when I first started going out with Mark, all right? I used to go out with an accountant who was an old accountant. And then I started going out with the young accountant. Mark's an accountant. So I kind of told Mark about the old accountant, obviously. And then one day we were going out for lunch and we walked past the restaurant and the old accountant was sitting outside the restaurant. And it kind of threw me, do you know what I mean? I didn't know what to say or do, and I thought, God, what's his name? What's his name? I remember his name. We went out for a year. And as we walked past, I went, oh, Mark, yeah, this is Roy. His name's Eric. Well, I'm really sorry, Eric. I mean, honestly, he was so upset. He was really annoyed.
Where did you pluck the word Roy from?
I don't know, because I don't know anyone called Roy.
I'm actually very good on faces. I rarely forget a face. And I'm reasonably good at names because I sort of try to latch some idea onto a person, you know, and the name. But I had one truly embarrassing thing, which I will never forget as long as I live. Steve and I were about to get married and the traffic was very, very heavy going to Kent, and we decided to go into a restaurant to just wait till the traffic subsided. And about a week...
wedding?
No, before that. And about a week before that, I'd interviewed Alan Rickman. Well, Alan Rickman, sadly gone now, but such a fabulous actor, never did interviews, and we were so thrilled. And I always do my homework, so I'd studied him and everything. So he was walking by. He was with Helen Mirren, and they were doing some Shakespearean play. And so he stopped, and he said, oh, I hear nuptials are about to happen. So we were talking about the wedding, and then eventually sat down, and we had a great old chat. You know, we were very pleased that he sat and spent 10 or 15 minutes with us. And he said, I better go back to Mirren now and sort of join the table. And as he went, I said, thank you so much, Rick, for joining us. And he said, try Alan. And honestly, I read all the research last week. We talked last week on the programme. Of course I know it's Alan. But it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting lovely Danica from Love Island. I don't know if any of you watched that. Yeah. But I had the pleasure of meeting her, and I was like, hi, Danica. Hi, Danica. Hi, Danica. It's so lovely to meet you, Danica. And then last week, as I said, I went to the Best Awards, and she was there again, and I had Tanisha with me. And I says, hi, Danica. Hi, Danica. And Tanisha says to me, Mummy, that's not her name. She was stood right next to us. That's not her name. You keep calling her the wrong thing. I said, Danica, I'm so sorry. And Tanisha's like, it's Danica. Danica. But what Danica said to me is, it proves that I watched it, because I watched it and that's how they were pronouncing her name on Love Island. So it proves that I did actually watch her and enjoyed watching her. So it's Danica, not Danica.
And at least you were sort of almost there.
Well, I did apologise to her. I did apologise to her for the mispronunciation.
Not like poor old Eric.
Yeah,
well, I always know when Gary has forgotten a name. I see somebody coming out the corner of my eyes up to us, and he always goes, Nobby! And that's my cue to get in and go, hello, I'm Jane, what's your name? Because he can't remember it.
Oh, that's very clever. That's very good.
So there you go.